Hello, and welcome back to the second video of Start Your Spark. Today, I would like to begin the video with a Chinese tale I heard when I was younger. My mum would always tell me, if you took one chopstick and you were to bend it, it would bend very easily. However, if you were to put 4 chopsticks together and you try to bend it, well, it's not that easy anymore. This story is actually a very clever story that alludes to the idea that if you were trying to do something as an individual, it is very easy for you to be bent and broken by stress, like so. However, if you were united in a team and you were to try to establish or accomplish something with an intended goal, this is much harder for other people or extraneous events to harm you and bend you and break you. Therefore, to start my video today, I would like to go to my second acronym, STRT, the T, which stands for team. And I'm going to try to tell you why togetherness in a social enterprise is always better than you starting alone. Therefore, this video covers 3 important steps to formulating a team. Well, first off, I'm going to tell you how to form a team. Second of all, the most important part is how to maintain a team. And lastly, is how to leverage the individual strength within a team to help your social enterprise. So let's begin with how to form a team. I think when you're starting to form a team for the social enterprise, you should ask yourselves a few questions when you're trying to recruit the people. And the first question you should really ask yourself is, do you guys get along? This does not mean that you guys should be friends prior. Actually, intimate friends make it very difficult to start a business. Do you want to know why? It's because you have to have a clear boundary between, when are we intimate friends and when are we actually business partners and we need to talk to each other with sincere attitudes and very serious voices. There needs to be a difference between an intimate friendship and also a sincere business partner relationship. And for many of us, it's very difficult to do. And I found out when I tried to start something with my friend. It's very difficult to mix up our friendly attitudes with our business-like portrayals of one another. So therefore, I would suggest you to start this enterprise with someone you are acquainted with. However, this person who you're acquainted with could also have a goal that's similar to yours. Therefore, although you are not too close to each other, it's easy to build this bond, and it would not destroy any type of intimate friendship or relationship that you had before the project. The second thing I really want to talk about, and the second question you should really ask yourself about is this person I'm trying to recruit a person who has a record of procrastination? Is this person a person who has a track record of lacking in passion for a project? Does this person not finish something they started? Because that's very important in a business. You want to start, you want to finish what you started, right? That's how you obtain revenue, that's how you get profit, and that's how also you manage to help more people around the globe. Therefore, if you can't finish what you started, the whole point of beginning a social enterprise becomes useless, right? So that is a very important part of evaluation, and the best kind of person you can recruit in your business is a person who is punctual, a person who does not procrastinate or does not have a record of procrastinating, and a person who has a lot of passion for the thing you're trying to do. And third, the last question that you should ask yourself is this person in for any extraneous benefits? It's very often that people are in it for, the perceived fame that they would get, or the perceived monetary gains. But you must make them or help them understand that hard work comes before these extraneous benefits. And were these benefits to befall on the social enterprise, it would be divided equally to the amount of work that we put in. And establishing this framework before you start recruiting them makes it very easy and simple to communicate later on when problems arise. And what happens when problems arise within this social enterprise? Well, this comes on to my second point, is how to maintain a team and maintain a good relationship with the team members as a leader. So I think we should follow a 4-step process that I summarize from my experience as being a leader within a team. And that comes from, if you face an issue, the first important thing you should do is concern. So what is going on? Are you okay? With your team members, make sure to communicate that clearly. Is there some other reasons why you cannot complete this work on time? And second of all, it's very important to praise them. This is not false praise. It's not saying, oh, you look beautiful today, or like, you're so great and everything. No, it's not like that. It's genuine praise to show them how important they are in the project that you're establishing, and the fact that they are also a part of this project. They are essential in the process of achieving something. Make them feel valued is so important within this process of communication. And third, provide them with a clear explanation to why this and what they're doing, let's say they are procrastinating to get a piece of work done, is so important to, and such a problem for the company moving forward. Therefore, you need a clear explanation. And last, it's to give a time frame. So let's say, when can you get it done now? And establish a clear ultimatum. So as you see with this 4-step process, concern, praise, explanation, and ultimatum, you can deduce one thing in common: clarity in communication. You must be a very good communicator to get this point across, to make them feel embraced as a part of this company, but also not ostracized as a person who is doing wrong or a person who is harming the benefits of the company. Therefore, to even avoid these steps, I would suggest be clear in communication when you recruit them. Maybe signing a sheet would be helpful with their name to make sure that they get everything on time. Or also to have a bullet point framework at the start. Hey, this is what we're going to achieve. This is step A, B, and C. Everyone benefits from clarity. To take my example, I was working with my friend in a magazine I was trying to establish. And this was very difficult because my friend could not hand in the manuscript on time. Therefore, I approached him. I was like, is everything okay? The concern first part. Then I was like, you are very valued as a member of our team. And he took that very well. He was like, oh, thank you so much. I didn't realize that I was harming the team so much. And I explained the issue to him. I was like, we definitely need to get this manuscript on time. And the following week, he managed to get it to me with a clear ultimatum. I was like, 1 week is the time. And he got it into me. Not just to me, but for the whole company, for the whole social enterprise as well. And this was a beneficial example of clarity and communication and where that leads us. And last but not least, we come on to the third most important part of forming a team or even taking care of a team within a social enterprise. And that is, how do you leverage the individual strength of your team members, employees, or just your co-founders, as you can say it? For me, I love to give everyone a free hand because for me, the trust between a team leader and the co-founders, or the trust between the team leader and the members, is so important. If you can show as the leader that you are confident in their abilities, it is good. And by a free hand, I mean that you need to assign them roles. Let's say we're creating a magazine, which is exactly what I did. There's writers and there's editors. However, don't constrain the writers to just writing. If the writers feel like they want to do some pure editing, that's perfect. Let them do it. As they have more writing ability, as you assign them as writers, then probably you do. Therefore, to be humble in face of opposition is very important trait to have as a leader. And I love to make this example. Take the football club Real Madrid, because I love watching football, and its coach Carlo Ancelotti. So what Ancelotti does in a team is that he assigns specific positions to players, right? You are right winger, you are central midfielder, and you are left back. However, what Carlo Ancelotti does not do is control what they do in a game. He understands that each player in each position probably has more knowledge of the game and playing in that position than he does. Therefore, he gives them a free hand in switching positions or cutting in for plays or like having their own creativity. And this pays off very well, as he won 2 European championships with this team in 3 years. Therefore, that's it. To summarize, this video talked about how to form a team, and this is through asking yourself questions. Is this person a procrastinator? Do we get along? And also, what are the extraneous benefits they are in for? Second step, or second part of this video, was how do you maintain a team? And this is through the 4-step process. First, you show concern, then you praise, then you explain, then you establish an ultimatum. And lastly, what do you do to leverage the individual strengths within this team? Well, you just give them the free hand and give them trust. And that's the most important thing to do as a leader. Thank you very much for this video. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.